With efforts in place to improve domestic production of pork, 10 farmers are the beneficiaries of high-quality breeds of pigs that will serve their respective communities, offering breeding services. The Ministry of Agriculture distributed 10 boars on Friday as part of the World Bank's Food Security Enhancement Program. This program seeks to address challenges in production due to climate change impacts, along with those related to the global food supply chain, which are contributing to increased food insecurities. Lennox Andrew, Minister for Agriculture, is hopeful that the undertaking will help to improve domestic production.
This pig that is given to you today is a pig that is going to be used to increase domestic production of pig for domestic consumption and for domestic export. And in so doing, you are feeding not just yourself and your family, you're feeding Grenadians, the whole of Grenada, and you are also feeding other people in the Caribbean who want pork to eat and who can get from you. Yeah? And that's the approach and the mentality I want you farmers to have in mind.
The pigs were among a consignment of other livestock imported 7 months ago from the United States. The undertaking gives farmers in the Western District access to Berkshire breeds, Duroc in Southern Agricultural District, Landrace in the Northern District, and Large White in the Eastern District. The farmers selected to receive the pigs were vetted by the ministry. Describing the process as rigorous, Dr. Dexton St. Bernard explained the breeding program.
They have been chosen based on merit and not favor. So these 10 farmers will each receive 1 purebred boar each. So once these boars are distributed to their assigned partner and farmer, they will go to work immediately. In fact, they're ready to work. So we have Farmer Forrester. Sorry, Mr. Forrester. All right, so Farmer Forrester, who is in the Western District, will receive a Berkshire called number 6. So number 6 will be used to breed the female pigs on his farm to create an F1. So the F1 is the first generation, so the first offspring produced from that crossbreeding. That's what we call the F1. So these will be 50% Berkshire, 50% local. Okay? So now the best F1s, best female F1s will be chosen and bred again to number 6 to create an F2, which is the second generation. Now, those females that are undesirable, plus all the males, will go to the meat market. All right? So within the first year, we'll have an increase of pork on the market. Okay?
Chief Vet and Livestock Officer Dr. Kimon Cummins described the distribution as historic.
This point stretches beyond a ceremonial event of distributing animals, but it also marks a historical moment in our livestock sector. And I believe it's a moment that we should all be proud of. Over the years, we've heard the cries of our farmers. They need good genetics. We guided them in some cases, and in some cases, actually find suppliers so that they can source and procure good genetic material. But as we know, the cost has been a major deterrent. Today, our hard work and investment would have landed you an esteemed spot to be part of something sustainable that has another objective, apart from being able to provide our nation with sustainable protein. One of that objective is what our minister would call a sense of national pride.
In early January, 165 sheep, 159 goats, and 144 pigs, all purebred, were imported from the United States at a cost of $4 million. Chrislina John, GBN News.